Welcome in, everybody. I am coming to you not live via YouTube with Deep Rock Galactic Season 6 Relics of Hoxie's. This is the latest update for one of my very, very favourite games that I have been just so excited to play, but I have put off until now because I thought, why don't we pretend it's 2010 again and do a Let's Play? I have streamed Deep Rock Galactic a number of times through my career. It's kind of my go-to game when I don't know what else to do with myself. But I will say, because I'm not the best at kind of arcade reflex games like this when I'm by myself, I've found it a little bit difficult to balance up keeping a train of consciousness going and, doing commentary and stuff, actually playing the game well and keeping an eye on Twitch chat. And obviously, I can't play the game without the game or me, but I can play it without Twitch chat. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to load up through the menu. Now, as you're going to see, I have already got the newest... Thank you, boss. The newest cosmetic DLC. I'm actually going to turn down the voice lines a little bit, just so we're not talking over each other too much. Character volume, yes. You can come down to about half or so. Actually, that has to end in a 0. Thank you. It's on 0 already? Sorry. Incoming voice chat, right. Yes. But yes, as you can see by the state of my dwarf, I already have the... Well, as you can kind of see by the state of my dwarf, I already have the latest cosmetic DLC because I am a tremendous mark for Deep Rock, and I bought this as soon as it came out because I love playing dress up in this game. I'll give you the quick flash-by tour of all my guys. This will change substantially before the season ends, but for right now, the season hasn't even started. I got in here to assign the new assignment, I suppose, Relics of Hoxie's Part 1 Old Gold Excavation, but I have not actually played a single second of new content yet. But I will take the daily deal. There we are. But yes, I have been very excited to play this. I finished Season 5. I haven't loaded up a mission yet. What have we got? The new mission, which is a heavy extraction, which I kind of know what that is, but not seriously. 4 resonant masses, 100 distrum, length and complexity. Boy, oh boy. Considering it's a minute and a half, and there's also a whole new biome, which is the very first one they've added since I started playing the game, I might just wait out the timer while we talk. But yes, I've been keeping an eye-ish on the development updates for this season. I know a bit about the new biome, I have a vague idea what the new mission type is, and I am aware there's at least a couple of different types of new enemies, which is all very exciting. But I haven't actually encountered any of it myself, and I've made a point not to look too close. I like to have some surprise in store for me when a new season comes out. Sometimes that pays off, and it's, whatever the last season was, drilling deeper, possibly? And sometimes it's the second one of the Rockbox seasons, and it's not really worth the wait, but I have high hopes. I have actually never had a new biome added during the time I've been playing this game, so I am excited to see the ossuary depths, and I am spending big and hoping that when the counter resets here, it will give me a mission in them instead of in one of the biomes I'm more familiar with, because it would be a real shame if on the maiden voyage of Deep Rock on YouTube I didn't get to see that much of the new stuff, but we'll find out in about 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Give it a second to actually refresh. Well, the ossuary depths are there, and there is even a heavy excavation, but it's not my mission. My mission is the Solid Senate, which is basically the same as the one I would have had, but with a slightly more common secondary objective. Oh well. We're going to load up on Hazard 4. I was thinking to perhaps, ease myself into the new season with a Hazard 3, but we'll see how we go, I'm reasonably sure I can handle a hazard 4. I will take a tunnel rat to reduce fall damage. But yes, that's, if anything, it behooves me to try on a harder difficulty, because half the reason I want to do this is to be able to play and focus a bit better while I do commentary. Because it's actually been a long time since I streamed Deep Rock, but I have it in my head that I probably played on a lower difficulty, Rock and Stone, to avoid getting, too caught up. Obviously, when you're looking over at chat, you're making sure everything's working right. There are some other pressures spinning in your mind. I am also conscious that this is the first time I've actually just kind of recorded myself talking to nobody. You might be able to tell I'm a little unfamiliar with it, which is weird because I talk just all the time. But as soon as you're doing it to a microphone while you're doing something you generally do in stony contemplative silence, it feels a little bit different. So I'm probably going to come across maybe a little bit anxious here, but that will ease out the more I do it. And I would like to do this as a semi-regular thing. When I sit down to just play some Deep Rock, just load up and talk about what's on my mind and see how we go from there. But, like I say, the maiden voyage, this is where we'll find out if there's any holes in the ship. And we're going to get into the mission. And what am I going to talk about? That's the real question, because the point of this is not to, yes, actually tell me this.
Search them out, dig them out, ship them out. Good luck, miners. You know what to do.
From a resonite mass I'd like to dig out? I don't know, I don't want to strictly just be like, the more, let's call it drier, the more drier, just the regular drier, no more please, the drier end of commentary. I'm like, and then I'm going to go here and I'm going to do this and shoot this enemy. I kind of want to, just do a bit of old, just talking about what's on my mind, but I'm not going to hold myself to that too much in this instance, because obviously, this is as I keep saying, a learning experience. We'll see how we go. Now, is this a mission with one exit? Is this a linear mission or a radial mission? It's looking, I'll tell you what, it's looking a little radial to me. How do you find a resonite mass? That's what I don't know. Horrible things, by the way, the barnacles. I'm actually not too familiar. Hello, Stalker. I'm actually not too familiar. It's the barnacles making that noise. Well, there's... Yeah, as if, pal. Why are you visible? Oh, Oops. I caught a loot bug in the splash zone and managed to completely whiff my axe throw. One will do, right? Yeah. I'm not sure if that's particularly accurate to a... Okay, try it again. As if I didn't see you. Did it? Oh my god. 0 for 3 on the axe throws. I promise I can normally hit those. I'm also shaking off a little bit of miner's rust because I haven't actually played. I see you there, man. No. Oh ho ho ho. Okay, well I missed every axe throw, but I killed him with a pickaxe. So it works out in the end. Now, for resonite masses, I'm assuming these are going to be visible, so you can actually, find them. I was expecting this to maybe be like a deep scan, where you'd have a little thing indicating where you're supposed to go, but no, seemingly this is just you and your own devices. Ow. I can't say I'm... Oh, hey, man. I have to remember this is hazard 4. Hold on. So these guys can actually do me some damage. But luckily, I am a monster like that. That was a waste of 2 axes, I'll be honest. I could have softened them up. I'm wondering, as I'm playing this, it might be worth turning the voice lines off, considering that they're only reactive to stuff. Like, I have to have the audio reasonably high so I can hear things like that Stalker, for instance. but the voice lines I think are maybe just throwing me off a touch.
Resonate mass
Oh.
close, team.
Oh,
Dig it out and send it back to orbit.
okay.
Lift rocket.
Ah! Ah-ha-ha! Okay. Oh, it's literally... I mean,
You're making good progress. Excavation
digging a hole?
50%.
Okay, so this... Right. Okay, so it's like, it's a bit like an on-site, I suppose, where it has the percentage of extraction, except you are the refinery. If I wanted to think about this in rather, like, silly terms. See, if I turned the audio off, I wouldn't have heard the the dwarf digging a hole joke. Speaking of bringing 2010 back, huh?
Excavation phase complete.
Right.
Stand by for lift rockets and begin attachment phase.
Yes, and of course, while you're extracting, all the noise draws in the bugs. Is this really Hazard 4? It's very light. So, right. Extract the mass. So... Oh, hello. Yes, I thought I heard something. Oh,
Grab the lift rockets.
you know what? I'm a big idiot because I have C4 and I didn't even use it to extract. Actually, I'm not sure how my C4 is set up. I haven't looked at my my loadout. Got very what in the world are you? Do tell. The one time I'd really welcome a voice line. My loadout for this game got very well entrenched during Season 5. I've been going back to play through Season 1 because it's the only one I never played. I started around about Season 2. Oh, it's a rocket. I see. Okay. I love the animations in this game. So... Oh, no. Okay. Bosco, I'm gonna need a hand. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate. My train of thought has been completely derailed by the appearance of... Oh my god. The imminent appearance of a glyphid bulk detonator. I actually don't know... One thing I will say, it's fine not knowing about the new... Oh god, oh Jesus. I'm gonna have to run off into blind territory here. I can't stay in a room that small with a bulk.
Swarm detected.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, hello, better gem. Well, I'll dig that out for later. Not that if it takes that long. Right. Now, what I was trying to say. Excuse you.
Coming. Smoke him if you got him.
How's my ammo? Fine. Regular. Oh, Jesus. Struggle through my train of thought as we've suddenly gone. No, wrong. Extremely loud, extremely fast. That was a bit of a waste considering there's a bulk to deal with. What I don't know at all is any changes to pre-existing... Hello! Ow, that was bad. That was very bad. There's probably going to be cave leeches. I don't know changes to any pre-existing enemies. This is a gorgeously open space. I will absolutely take this any day of the week. I don't need to... I don't... Oh, God! Oh, my charge is down. Oh, no, this is horrible. This is horrible. I've completely panicked. I have lost control of this situation, something fierce, and I'm going to die to radiation? Who am I? How did we let this happen? We're smarter than this. Right. The reason I bring up not being familiar... Good. The reason I bring up not being familiar with changes to pre-existing enemies is because bulk detonators, when I started playing in Season 2, were run killers. A single one could completely... Oh, hello, there's another resonite mass. Could completely end a mission, basically on its own. Like, if you heard one, it was 50-50 if you were finishing that mission at all. So, ever since then, whenever I hear one, I get just an immediate visceral reaction of, oh my god, I need to panic. Oh, no, 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 I'll eat the radiation. Okay, I'm sure they haven't made them harder, but I did find them a little bit on the, let's say, easy side in Season 4 and 5. So I wouldn't be surprised if they had maybe been made a little bit tougher in the intervening patch. But mostly that was just like residual panic. They're not nearly so bad as they used to be. And I'm handling this one just fine. Has for solo, I mean, I missed a lot of my shots there. And run. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry, had to catch my breath for a second there. Now that we've somewhat regained control of the situation. Clean. I did sort of start running around like a headless chicken there, and honestly, wasn't that necessary. But no, even with the nerfs, I think that was perhaps a little bit of a small room to try and fight a bulk detonator in. So I think running was not the worst call there. Although, yeah, I absolutely did not need to panic quite so much as I did. We had the situation pretty well in hand, I think. Anyway, let's get back to this extraction, huh? Now I've completely floundered and panicked and probably made all the more hardcore players go, she hasn't got a clue what she's doing. I mostly do. I'm quite good at this, generally speaking. There's a case to be made that I'm a little bit carried by my overclocks, but that's what they're there for, isn't it? And you have to do 4 of these, so okay, it's a little bit mining expedition and a little bit on-site refining. And a little bit of, like, the side objectives. Like, this is very hacking pod. This process of, like, taking things and fixing them. Although I suppose it's also a bit, I've forgotten what it's called. A little bit Rockpox Meteor with the rock crackers. Possibly. It's a lot of things. It's a new idea, basically. It's combining familiar elements in new ways. Oh, I see! And this is also the... Thank you, Molly. This is also the launch station. I see. Bonk. Let's get the view. Oh! Oh! They have mining lasers! Oh, that's a little... Well, no, I like the idea. Oh! Reverse drill elevator as well, where it digs a hole up. Obviously, having been a couple of weeks... Or... Hello. Oh! Now, where did you spring from, pal? It having been a couple of... maybe a week, actually? I don't think it's been a couple. It having been a little bit of time since this season came out, I'm assuming there's maybe already been like a balance patch to adjust some things. I know that, say, when Season 3 came out, some stuff was just way more prevalent. Like the rockpox swarms, I think, were just a lot... The meteors were much, much more prevalent when Season 3 started, and then that got patched to be changed. But that is also stuff that happened just years ago, so my memory is perhaps a little bit unreliable. I am mostly just talking about the game. I realise I can hear a barnacle. It's probably underneath me, but I did happen to spy a resonate mass a little bit further in. As I say, though, I'm not going to hold myself too much to doing, like, you know, very comfortable off the cuff, just talking about whatever's on my mind, because that is a skill you have to hone, and talking with no chat to kind of bounce off is a new skill that I'm developing. I used the word skill too many times there. If I wrote that in a script, that would annoy me. I don't actually know what the new seasonal bonus is, really at all. I haven't got any C4. How am I doing for ammo? No, fine. It's fine. I don't have to do all that. Right. Yeah, I'm very glad I made the decision to play Driller. I knew that would be a good idea. There we are. Ooh. There we are. Radioactive exploders. Right. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh yes. Anyway, I'm not going to be too annoyed with myself if I maybe just talk about the game and. Oh, I thought you said someone's a swarm coming. But yes, playing and just thinking, talking as you think and thinking as you go, while. Actually, also, yeah, this is all new information, isn't it? I'm learning the mission as I go. We've had a bulk detonator, and it is like a bit reflexive from playing this game with other people to kind of call out what I'm doing. So, there's a lot of... Can you drop these? Yes, you can! There we go, lesson learned. It's a lot of new skills being learned. How are you guys doing, though, eh? It feels very odd to ask that to you in the future, whenever I upload this. It's currently Monday evening for me. I've been meaning to do this since the weekend, but then I spent most of it, well, I had my stream on hello? Oh, it's a Trijaw? No, just a regular. Obviously I had my stream on Saturday, my big 3rd anniversary, and it was a stalker, I thought so. Where is he? There. Eat that. Oh, yeah, that's more like it. We've warmed up now. See, I told you that. Yeah, spoke too soon. Yeah, see, I've shaken the rust off a little bit. Did I did connect all of them. Right, let's just do this now while we have a minute. But yes, I had my big 3rd anniversary promo cutting on Saturday, so I didn't actually have time to stream then. And Sunday I spent mostly watching television with people. Watching a couple of things. I'm trying to be more. I don't want to say I'm media maxing this year. That's not how I want to think about it. I'm just. Oh God, I'm blowing this a little bit. Hang on. Right, get back in position. I wish I had Beastmaster on my driller. That would be very helpful. But I don't. I don't have it. And you have to play the hand you have, not the hand you wish for. Possibly. Or just, give yourself a better hand. I should definitely have taken a resupply before I started that 2nd Resonite Mass. I am... Hello. I am rather perilously low on ammo. There is nothing stopping me calling in a drop, so I'm just going to do it. In fact, I have enough for 2, so there is really nothing stopping me. Yeah, not the best at landing those shots. But yes, I'm trying to watch more stuff this year, because last year I feel like I spent mostly in the famous cycle of eat, sleep, work, repeat. There you go, I am out of ammo. That's bad. And I'm out of C4 and I'm out of axes. It's just, oh! I'll tell you what I'm not out of ammo for. There we go. I always forget you can do that. I especially forget that it has stun. That's a bad use of ammo, considering I'm rather pressed for it at the minute. Thank you, Bosco. Well, I am going to spend the ammo on the barnacles, actually, because I'm taking a resupply, so it makes sense to use what I can now. How are we doing on that, actually? 9 out of 16. I'm just going to take a minute to do this. But yes, I didn't spend a lot of time watching stuff. I am famously... Ooh, that feels good. Ooh, is that a... No. No, it isn't anything. I thought there was a... What are they called? A scale bramble. I want to be able to make this shot from here. Doesn't matter if I waste the ammo. I'm so sure you can do that, but no, I don't think you can. I think I'm perhaps being a little bit over-optimistic on the angles, but I've spent all my ammo now, so I can take 2 of these guilt-free. But yes, I started off the year, I think, about midway into January. I watched Rumblefish, which my mama has been trying to get me to watch for a very, very, very long time. And it reminded me that movies are just awesome. I love watching stuff. Movies are great. Yes, I should probably have a sniff around this cave, actually. Actually, I shouldn't, let me get a clean look at this. Since I missed it the first time. Well, not missed it, but it was a bit of a tight environment. That's a hell of a view. Is there much in this? Oh, go my orb. But yes, I've been reminded that I just love movies. I really do enjoy watching stuff, especially socially. I watched, going from one extreme to another here. I watched Rumblefish, and then it's been mostly television. And then well, now it's a site grinder. Oh, it must be my birthday. Where's the way down? Is it just a go in the pit situation? Yeah, it is. That's alright. That's what drillers are for. Just don't, Minecraft rule, don't dig straight down. But yes, one end of the spectrum to another. I watched Rumblefish and had a great time, and then a bit of TV, and then I watched Transformers 1 and Rise of the Beasts. Not in that order, I don't think. And those were both very fun. Obviously, hard to imagine a more apples to steak dinners comparison. But I do like Transformers, and I hadn't seen those two because I was very checked out when they came out, and thought, well, admittedly the advertising for Transformers 1 was awful, and made it look like the most he's right behind me, isn't he, that just happened kind of movie imaginable. And in any event, it wasn't that, actually. It was pretty good. It is very funny that Optimus Prime is Chris Hemsworth, and Alita 1 is Scarlett Johansson. That is very silly, and really I probably would have rather those roles be given to someone else, but, it's just the state of big budget, 3D animated, family friendly movie. It makes a lot of sense. 6, so this is gonna be... I almost said Glyphids. Yeah, obviously. Oh! No, 6 is these. I mean, that works for me. That's very easy. Thank you. Popped right on top of it. Considering I'm in a pit, this is actually kind of an amazing spot to do this in. Oh, hello! I don't like getting caught off guard by a slasher. Right, yes, air enemies have a special weakness to melee. I have to remember that. Remember that. It will be on the test. That feels good. Yes, I haven't got any... Hello, yes, I hear you. I'm trying to talk about my movie watching habits at the minute. I'm saying TV because I'm weirdly protective of the... Not protective, I suppose. I'm weirdly guarded about the media I watch for fear of incurring judgment, but considering that I am a nominally tokusatsu themed VTuber, maybe? Toku scented, perhaps.
Nicely done, team.
Oh, actually, I kind of didn't even think I actually get to pick a cosmetic. Unless we have new practicals, new overclocks this season? No, it is all cosmetics. I'm focusing engineer because he's the one I've got the most for, so I have the best odds of getting new stuff. Bubblegum? Well, I tell you, I don't mind if I do one little bit. Alright, okay. Righty. What was I saying? Oh yes, I have a habit of being guarded about what I'm watching. I've been watching Ruby with a friend of the channel, Princess Titania, and I've been having a remarkably good time, considering I am actually old enough to remember when Ruby was coming out. I was a big Red vs. Blue head when I was... hello? Where does that tunnel go to? We may never know. Or we probably will when I find the exit point further on in this cave. When I was a child, I was big into Red vs. Blue. So after Red vs. Blue, big air quotes, ended with Season 10, and very talented animator Monty Ohm, along with the rest of Rooster Teeth, moved on to making Ruby. I, like everybody else... oh, where? Oh, okay, that's how they show up. Well, that's helpful. I watched the Ruby Red trailer back when it aired in... Oh my god, what must that have been? 2013 odd? Maybe? And unlike everybody else in the world, I was not that especially taken with it because I was like 15 at the time, and was dead set against anything anime. It's a bad habit I have since grown out of, as anime has... We're rich. Sorry. Man, Bitter Gem and a compressed gold chunk in the same mission. This is a blessed start to Deep Rock YouTube. I'll have to come up with a name for that, or maybe I won't. Let's play Deep Rock Galactic. Bosco. Come on. Come on, buddy. But yes, I recently... Oh, hold on. Bosco, pass me that. That stalker is coming up on my left, I think, unless he's just coming in. Oh, just straight ahead of me. Oh, I tried to lead it too much. That's alright. But yes, I was big into Red vs. Blue when I was a kid, and then I think I must have at least given it the time of day to watch all of the trailers, like the red, blue, yellow, I almost said green, white, red, blue. The secret blue member of RWBY. Red, black, yellow, white, obviously. I'm sure I watched all the trailers. Oh, easy. Just literally not even a problem. Oh, and we're about to finish the secondary objective. Lovely. I know. I said that. And I think the point when it got to the voice acting in the Black trailer, I said, okay, this is really not for me. But then I got, I was ill with, I don't know what, food poisoning? It wasn't food poisoning. I was just very ill with something or other. Back at the end of last year, around October, November time. Just slept for like a whole day. And when I woke up, I thought, well, okay, I'm going to be up for ages. I've got work, not tomorrow, but the day after. Woke up at something like 9 p.m., I think, and was like, I'm just going to stay up all through the night, all through tomorrow, and then just kind of like reacclimatize from there. And because I had that much time to kill, and I was feeling pretty crappy, I thought, I'll put on something, you know, comfortable and familiar. I'll indulge in a bit of media comfort eating. And I put on episode 1 of season 1 of Red vs. Blue, and then across that day, in effectively one sitting, I proceeded to watch all of seasons 1 to 10 of Red vs. Blue. And because friends of the channel, Princess Titania and Virtual Hero V-Ranger, hear about everything that goes on in my day, I was talking to them about it, and when I got done, since Titania is a little bit younger than myself and V, she has never seen Red vs. Blue. And I said, well, okay, as a matter of cultural exchange, you're going to watch that, and I will relent and agree to watch RWBY. And so far, we've watched 1 season of Red vs. Blue and 5 seasons of RWBY. Man, it's very funny him doing the call-outs for how far you are through the digging process with Driller. Like, I get the sense this is supposed to be more of like a process. Hello. That's just Brundles. No? Spawn. Brundles are the bigger ones. Because RWBY starts off a little rougher, but it is just kind of, you know, it's not like a gaming comedy web show from the mid-2000s, so there's certainly a lot less slurs in RWBY, which makes it go down quite a bit smoother. Not that Red vs. Blue, you know, grading on the curve of the style of the time is all that bad, but, you know, it's a little bit of an easier sell. Molly, can you get down from there? You're scaring the hose. And otherwise I've taken to, well, I was going to say rewatching, but it was so long ago it barely counts. I've been rewatching, or watching, whichever one I decide on, Kamen Rider Agito with also a friend of the channel, Ryan, and we got through, I think, 4 episodes in one sitting. That's just kind of squeezing it in wherever. It's all squeezing it in wherever, actually. This is what happens when none of us have consistent schedules, basically. But it's been a lot of fun. It's only, well, it's just about February now, I suppose. It's February 2nd today, is that right? Let me check. Yes, it's the 2nd of February today. So January was very heavy on watching stuff, and hopefully February will continue that trend. I've also, of course, how could I forget? It's because it's not narrative, I wasn't counting it, but me and V have been watching through WWE stroke F WrestleMania since December. I think we're up to well, we just got up to 1997. We just watched the famous Montreal Screwjob Survivor Series '97. Oh, let me see it. It's gonna look fun from this angle, or you might not be able to see anything. Oh no, there you go. You get a little bit of it. Oh, you know, I did. Oh no, the resupply's just there. But I super duper don't need it. But also it's just me, so I might as well take it. So yes, it's been a very media heavy start to the year and end of the last one. Which feels good. You know, it's easy to get kind of like, I don't know, like shut off and kind of like a bit, oh my god! Oh, it's the scariest thing ever. Ah! Stop it. Glyphid Trijaws are the scariest guy I've ever seen in my life. Oh, horrible, 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 horrible. Oh, there you go. There's a Brundle, and another Trijaw. And I, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. There you go. That'll do it. Where's that Trijaw? Blow up. Boom. Oh God. Right. Has 4 swarms when you were in the middle of talking about TV and stuff are a hell of a drug. Ooh, gonna need to take another resupply after we get done with this, maybe. Ah! Okay, sorry, I'm gonna have to lock in for a second. Otherwise I'm gonna unnecessarily lose a bunch of health, which doesn't super matter considering that there's a resupply just there. Oh, we killed them already. Good news! Yes, there's a thought. Maybe we should start watching Futurama. I've only seen sporadic episodes of that, and not for a long old time. Because it's not really J-trivia. I feel like I say this every other time I open my mouth, but of course I never had a TV when I was a kid, so a lot of the cultural touchstones of the age, like, you know, Futurama, The Simpsons, well, I don't even know really what else people my age were watching. Mostly those, I think. Mostly The Simpsons, which is why everybody else on the internet posts quotes and quotes? Easy for me to say. Posts quotes, screenshots, and clips from The Simpsons constantly, I assume. Not that I'm hating. They're all mostly funny, although there are some I could definitely see a lot less. But I'm not here to make any enemies. On the first time I'm doing this after all. By the way, we've been going for a while, huh? It's a 30-minute mission. You know, I did build a couple of no, I was going to say a couple of 30-minute fantasies, but I did build one 30-minute mission. The oh, I can't remember the name. Reaper type, whatever that is. I have the odd dalliance with model kits, but I got some of those over Christmas. I got a 30-minute fantasy. Oh, no, I can just dig around it. Rosen Bishop, I believe, and then whatever the kit is that's Reaper type from 30-minute missions. And they were both very fun. I can absolutely see if I was someone who had a bit more disposable cash or an inclination to, well, I suppose more access to them in local shops, I could definitely see myself getting very into those. I've just gone in a circle. Now that is unfortunate, because I think what that means is that the other entranceway all the way back at the start of the mission led to the first one, which is a bit of a nuisance because I didn't have any way of knowing that before I went. I will take this axe back though. Or alternatively, is there anywhere else it could be? Yes, maybe, possibly. And you may ask yourself, where does that uncleared part of the map go to? Also possibly not, but I didn't go this way because it was full of radioactive crystals. And And not being able to find this has completely, once again, eliminated my train of thought. That does look like somewhere one could be. Oh yes, time! That's what I was going to say. I was talking about time. It doesn't look like there is one up here. Which I think means yes, I do have to go back to the start of the mission and go through the other door, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, okay. But, as they say, nobody said it was easy, and no one ever said it would be so hard, and I'm going back to the start. Now, I did hear a stalker just then, although he sounded like he was some ways away. I'm gonna wait for him, I'm gonna bait him out, and then I'll finish my thought about time, because we're in one of those, oh, radiation reveals them, huh? Oh, rats. But yes, even though we're not actually officially in a swarm, there are quite a few enemies around. Molly. Oh, where? Where? Oh, there. Boom. Easy peasy. Yes, time. I was wondering how I was going to do these as videos. If I was going to, say, divvy this up into just missions or do, like, just the whole play session. Considering... Good God, okay, this is where the bulk... Oh, stop. Okay. Considering that just the first mission of this assignment has... Stop it. It's going to take a lot longer if I do that. It's taken us 35 minutes. I feel like it's definitely fine to just do like one mission per. I think if I was maybe, you know, playing with other people, obviously you can knock through a mission in like, you know, 5 minutes easy, depending on what it is. I mean, they have like, you know, achievements for doing that. But for me personally, just by myself, you know, I like to be very methodical. I like to clear everything. I like to knock off all the objectives. And, you know, I don't play the fastest. This is quite a... I'd say this is a podcast game, but I don't actually... Like, I can't actually... Oh, God. Exploder. Listen to stuff while I do this. So it's kind of just like the podcast of me in my head. This is a good, like... This is, I presume, what some people use, like, Sudoku for. Or Sudoku. Or other combinations of the oo and the oo sound. Ooh and the... Sudoku and Sudoku. Anyway, my point being, this is a game I can basically just play with no accompaniment because it's quite, I almost said intellectually, I mean, it's quite sensorily, I'm losing track of my words as we get to the end of this. It's quite a stimulating game, is what I'm attempting to say. In far more words than is necessary. So, an individual mission, it's not at all uncommon for me to spend, you know, 30, 45 minutes just on a single mission, just finding everything, mining, you know, all the unique valuables, the compressed gold chunks, doing the secondaries, making sure there aren't any machine events or season bonuses or anything like that. And I'm not generally rushing around. I am quite happy to kind of, like... You know, just take my time, like pace my way through. Yeah, okay. Let me just get into the switchback. Because you know, to quote Dark Urkel, what's the rush? There's no you know, I'm not trying to get done with this in a hurry. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, it's a really good thing I decided to play Driller. If I was playing Scout, this would be taking 100 times longer. I think I'm going to have to check my stats when we get to the end of this. I'm pretty sure Driller has got to be getting up there for like my most played. I have a pretty even split of all the classes in this game. But Driller I feel like I default to for a lot of different... Oh my god. Oh, this crystal's a killer, huh? Let's deal with that. That's a trip hazard. Someone could get seriously hurt. Right, yes. And then this way will be to the last one. And I'm going to probably have to go all the way back down the cave to extract, but that just is what it is. That's the Deep Rock way. You never know, there might be like a mining helmet, supply crate mining helmet. You know, there might be a lost helmet and associated backpack. There probably won't be. It is unfortunate to see that I think we're going to get through this whole mission and not see any of the new enemies. But, you know, the new objective is plenty on its own. It better be in here. I mean, it has to be, because I'm fairly sure I checked everywhere else. But, that's another thing I don't know, is if they add any new, say, cave generation. Or if it's, this is all being, like, kind of accommodated into pre-existing stuff. This feels like the kind of thing that would maybe necessitate new caves. I'm not sure if I've seen a lot of the shapes we've been through tonight. Oh, is this going to be where that... This probably is where that tunnel I saw earlier. Yes. Joins up to. Okay, which means I probably walked past it. Maybe? Did I? Huh. Okay. Yeah, this is a little bit, Oh, no, there it is. No, I haven't been here before. Or I maybe have? No. Anyway, found it. Doesn't matter. Dig site, dig site. Right. Yeah, a bit of the classic Deep Rock experience of just having to walk around and look for the last bit of the objective. That's very mining expedition, which I guess this is a heavy mining expedition. Oh, do that the sensible way. Oh, there we go. Right, one more time. The resonite mass. Definitely I will say I didn't mean to be recording this quite so late. It is it's coming up for bedtime, to be honest. I'm gonna get done with this and get into my gym jams, so to speak. Because it's like, I mean, what is it now? It's got to be, yeah, it's like 10:42, and I woke up at like, I started work at 9:30 today, so I'm flagging a little bit. So I'm quite glad that we've reached the last objective now, because I think if I had to go for like another sort of 30 minutes, I would definitely start either talking gibberish or just being very quiet. Neither of those makes for great viewing. I have been, speaking of, I haven't really made any resolutions exactly for New Year's. Weird to be talking about those in February, but you know. February is just January a little bit more, and then winter ends and the year actually starts. Yes, I didn't make any actual resolutions this year, so to speak, but I have been, like, my sleep has been notoriously very bad for a fair while, especially lately, I think, especially since the holidays. It's been a particular struggle for me to kind of get back into a reasonable kind of routine. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I'll see you later, big dog. So I think maybe sending the resonite mass up has a chance to trigger a swarm, from what I'm seeing, because I think that's twice it has happened and twice it hasn't, which is again very reminiscent of oh no. Okay, hold on. Let's just deal with you. Right. Yeah, no, I ain't dealing with two of those in one mission. Okay, Molly, what way are we going? What way are we going? I was trying to... not the way I thought we were going. That is unfortunate. That's alright, I will take my own route. I make my own luck. Maybe I shouldn't though. Oh no, this works. Maybe. Well, I didn't go this way anyway, so we'll find out where it leads. Oh, I missed some Enel Pearl. Here, eat this. Right, sorry, I'm gonna have to once again... Oh, I haven't got my sprint boost ready. Yeah, this is... I have not gone the right way, but I have ended up back in the room full of radioactive crystals. Oh my god, yeah, Molly went a very different route to me.
Hostiles are backing down. Finish them.
Okay, I think I must have gotten a decent bit of space between me and the bulk detonator. Oh, please don't be anything scary. No, just regular. Just normal. Okay. Nope, not that way. That's alright. That's alright. Did Molly... Yeah, okay, Molly made it back. So if I can just get to the pod... Is the pod in the starting room? Normally I might stand and fight a little bit more. Okay, I think Molly just got back now. Yep. Okay. I really hope that I'm right. Yes! I'm a champ at cave navigation. Not even pressed. Oh, and I already dug myself a perfectly good entranceway. See you later. Easy. Has full solo, no downs. It's like I never left. It's like I was never away. Anyway, I was trying to talk about my that my sleep has been very bad, so I've been making a commitment to go to bed on time. As in able to get 8 hours sleep and wake up when I need to. And I gotta tell you, one, it felt great when I managed it. Hold on, let's see the payout. Oh, you know what? Considering I was quite close to level 25, 13,000 experience was probably a little bit wasted, but how'd the season XP go, huh? Not very much. So we don't get anything exciting, but I do get a promotion assignment. Well, that's quite alright. But yes, in the interests...
Congratulations. Your
Oh,
excellent
hello.
performance for Deep Rock Galactic
No, I tell a lie.
hasn't gone unnoticed.
Yes.
Management are seriously considering you for promotion, but you'll have to complete one final assignment first. Prove yourself, and a promotion awaits you.
Right, thank you. So what did I get there? Oh, good. I got the Joker paint job. Oh, we did get new weapon maintenances. That's right. 6.1 Crimson Call. I see. Well, that's all right. Oh, my bad. Oh, hello.
Well done. R&D is eager to sink its teeth into these fossils, and management appreciates the new revenue stream.
Right. So what's that then? Oh, it's just do a mission with scarab nesting grounds. Oh, okay. So you get secondaries or like oh my god, what are they called? Warning modifiers, basically, can be part of assignments. That's fun. That's very fun. But in the interests of keeping to my commitment of going to bed on time, considering it is currently 10 to 11, I'm going to call that one there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. Obviously, again, to repeat it here, this is very much a little preliminary test, so if anything doesn't work out, please do let me know in the comments below. Feedback is very appreciated. Otherwise, please do Oh, how annoying! I made it through the whole thing without really tripping over my words too much after a bunch of false starts, and I get to the sign-off and do it all over again, but I can't really redo the last 53 minutes, so we'll just take that one from the top, and I promise I'll get better at it with time. Thank you so much for watching. Please do feel free to subscribe, and do leave a like if you enjoyed the video and would like to see more like this in the future. Again, any feedback, do let me know in the comments. It's much appreciated, and otherwise, have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, week, or weekend, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody!